I'd think a prequel would be really good. Just do 1 or 2 seasons just to see how it goes. But how easy is it to show Preston in his younger years moving up the ranks? We can get into gun kata. We can get into the Tetragrammaton and the possible futuristic religion that I've always been fascinated by, how that works. The other cool thing is that when the government runs out of prosium, some districts won't get it, is what it sounds like. So when that happens, they have the government sends out a intercom and tells people to check in, like, you guys aren't going to get your drugs today. And thousands, picture of 3,000 people coming to an institution and needing to be locked up for the day or two till they get their drugs. Imagine the drama and the complexity you could have in that situation where they let people. One guy, they have to lock in a cell, and for 2 hours straight, he's just punching a punching bag, and until he passes out from exhaustion. Other people with weird compulsions, somebody's in there just screaming and cussing for until they pass out. There's lots of cool things. You could also add AA meetings, like Alcoholics Anonymous, because this movie is about drugs, drug use, and trying to maintain. So imagine after spending 2 or 3 days in this facility, these people sitting in AA meetings and a counselor going, now that you're back on the drugs, you feel a lot better? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, well, what was it like punching a punching bag for 2 hours straight till you passed out? And the guy would have some really interesting things to say, like, I just felt rage. Just total rage. And then they ask some chick, and they're like, well, how did you feel? And she's like, I hated it. I hated it. She's like, I wanted to kill all my coworkers. And you're like, okay. How did you feel, Tony? And they just go through these people, and most of these people will appreciate prosium. That's the scary thing about a drama like this show, is that, and then there's going to be one guy who has been through several of these lockdowns where there's no drug, and he works through it. He's a true believer, and he's like, I have a horrible time when I'm not on the drug. I'm so glad to be on it, and I'm going to turn everyone in who isn't. But yet there's another guy or girl in that group who has a clique of people who aren't on the drugs for 2 or 3 days in this institution, and they secretly are like, how you doing? And the other guy is like, I'm doing all right, dude. I'm not like freaking out. I'm not like the rest of these people having big problems. You're not either. And they're like, we don't have a problem having emotion. Let's keep this secret. And that's where you get the, So anyway, I just think there's lots of drama. It's all about drug use, and it's just such a cool society to dive in.